What's happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Out today, it's me and Chris.
Hello.
Already done a little fishing, already caught a couple. Hopefully we can find a few more. It's a little chilly. It was, I think, 35 when I got here, so we're bundled up. What do you think? Catch a few more?
Yeah, no ice in the guides, so it's good to go.
Not that cold yet. Enough yapping. Let's go fishing. Curse cause you got snagged. Just eat my bait here and I'll help you out. Oh! Monster. Absolute monster on it. BFS is the first one to draw blood here.
You caught a minnow!
It's a crappie! Crappie on the inline spinner on the BFS. I wondered if maybe we could get some today, you know, doing a little bit of that. That is technically the first catch on my BFS setup right there. There we go. Little crappie. Okay, well, there we go. A little, and it's not even a rooster tail. I feel bad not throwing a rooster tail, but this is just a little 1/8 ounce. What is this one? Oh, it's the minnow spin. That's why. I like these too. Minnow spins are one of my other favorite inline spinners because you get to call them manner spins. There's one. All right, Ned Rig fish, huh? Easy, Mr. Bass. It's only 8-pound leader line filler. He's hooked good though. That's why I like those EWG Ned Rigs. Hooked right up in there. All right, we'll take that. Look at that dude. Close to a 2, I bet. Let's see. Oh no. Battery says low.
Oh, it's a pounder. That's a pounder.
He's 2. I bet he's close to a 2.
No. See, when the battery dies, you got to round down.
Low.
Oh, that's a fat little guy.
I've got an extra one in my truck. All right, well, if we get a huge one, there we go. He's a chunky little 2. He's got a good belly on him. Off the old Ned. Thanks for eating, feller. There we go. Just a regular old TRD on a Debo EWG Ned head. See if we can find any more. I think I just had one follow mine in. I did see one following it. That guy followed it around the rock up in shallow. So I threw it back out past it and there he was. Ned Rig eating, ow, jerk. Debo's little Ned Rig here, little black, blue, green pumpkin flake. One of my faves for around here in the Midwest. Another fish on it. Look at it. He's like, you stick me, I stick you. We're even. That little fart came around that rock and chased it. What are we snagged on?
Whoa.
Hey-oh! Hang on now.
Oh,
Hang on now. All right, I broke off. Had to come over here quick. Chris caught a chunk. There we go. Probably close to a 2. All right, we'll take them. That's what I'm throwing. The Finesse TRD green pumpkin, black and blue. I believe this is a Tackle Warehouse exclusive. I'll link it below. Good color, and it goes perfect with the Go Time head from Do It powder paint. Chris, what the hell are you doing here? I'm trying to.
all jacked up.
Oh my gosh! I'm trying to sound professional here and explain this, and Chris just weighed his 2 pounds 6 ounces, almost a 2.5er. Attaboy, feller. And he makes him look small. He's only, you know what, 6'7", kind of a big cat. So throw it back. Don't keep it. He says he keeps all of his bass and eats them. I'm just kidding. Dude, I can't believe all this good rock coming out. like clockwork. All you had to do...
Oh, no!
I got stuck on that rock. Stuck on the rock and gave him some slack.
5 pounder, wasn't it?
At least 5 pounds right there. Damn.
I think I barely had him skin hooked, and when he realized how close he was to getting pulled out of the water, that's when he turned and went to try to surge.
Popped it.
And I think he popped it right out.
There's one. Nah, about the same size as that other one. Sorry, fella. Oh!
Get it? No!
Hey!
Did he get? Oh, he's still there.
Oh! Oh my God. Well, I got him. The things Debo will do for, pound and a halfer. Well, got my hands on that one. Luckily I have my waterproof shoes on. Thanks, feller. I got wet up to there, so the top of my sock is wet, but the bottom, that's all waterproof. Chris and I were just talking about, oh yeah, seems like I have a yearly fall in. Ho ho ho, already had one this year. Whew. Just broke a vertebrae. You just keep laughing about it. Another one on the Ned Rig. This guy couldn't let him sit down there long enough to come off. I had to give him the old heave ho. There we go. Another cold water Ned Rig fish. Hiya. Littlest one for me today, but still there's a good little drop off here. Yep. There we go. Off this rocky, kind of a deep drop off right here. It kind of comes out to a little rocky point. That's where all the bites have come from. Now the thing with this too, when you're working a Ned Rig, is you want to kind of vary up your speed, whether it's dragging it, longer pauses. You know, I count that as the speed, not necessarily the actual retrieve time, but how long you're sitting it there, letting it sit there as a pause. Do they want it hopped? Do they want it dragged, you know, with no motion at all? And this one today, every single one has come when it's just sitting there. So trying to give a little bit longer pauses in between, you know, just a couple of little jumps, bounces of the rod, drag it in a little bit, and then just let it sit there. Let them decide when they want to come up and grab it. All right, fishing friends, again, saving the day was the old Ned Rig. I showed you this head last time. These are the ones I made with my Do It mold. It's the weedless EWG, Midwest Finesse, whatever they call it. I've modified my mold so I can have some of these that accept the heavier hook. You can see it's just the round kind of EWG head, or round head, so it's supposed to stand up with the EWG hook like that. So you can just run the bait up on there and keep it nice and weedless. Hooks are super sharp. Works great. Like I was saying in the video, you can throw it around rock. I try to go with as light as I can get away with. I forget what size this is. It's an 1/8. I think it's an 1/8. I don't know. Anyway, lightest I can get away with. You can throw it on rocks. You can throw it on the edges of grass. You can throw it in and around wood like I was doing, but for me, the bite for the day was on this. The only one I used was this. It's the regular Z-Man TRD, but it's in, and can you tell? One of my favorite colorways, the black and blue green pumpkin. Absolutely love this. You know, there's other ones that are like it. The Tramp Stamp and Reaction Innovations. I think it's Super Bug and Missile Baits. A number of them have it. I think it's the goat color in Berkeley they call it now. But it's a color that I am extremely confident around here in the Midwest. Catches fish everywhere I go. And then the combo, same one you saw last time. Again, the Monster Bass Lunker Stick. My most used spinning rod of the year. Like I said, Monster Bass sent some of these over to me for free to try out and test out, see what I thought. And I've really, really liked this one. As I said, some of the casting rods I didn't like as much with the mini guides and stuff, but the spinning rod is the one that I used the most out of all of them. It has been a great little rod. Paired with, see it there, that is the Neck Save, the Shimano Neck Save. Budget reel, it's like 50 bucks. I know some people say you need to have a super expensive, you know, spinning combo, and I get that. I do usually say spend more on your spinning combos, the finesse stuff where you need to really feel the bites, or like, you know, if you're going in casting models, things like, you know, jig or Texas Rig Carolina rig, something like that where you're really needing to feel those bites. You know, something like a frog rod, I would say you definitely don't need to spend as much on that because you see the bites, right? So rod and reel, everything in on this one, under $200 combo, which is, again, kind of something I'm going to aim for more next year. I talked about it on a live. Something I'd like to do more maybe is focus on that budget stuff. Combos that are in that $100 to $200 range, I feel like for me, are some of the best bang for the buck. You know, do I need a $500 spinning reel on a $400 rod? Nah. Is it great? Oh, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. But for what I'm doing around here, like, I'm being real about it. I'm not out trying to win tournaments where every single tiny last fish, you know, every ounce is going to count. I'm just out fishing and having fun. You know, I don't catch the big 12-pound monsters every time I go out. I just go out and try to have fun with it. So that's something we'll dig into more through the year in combos and stuff, and try to break down prices and do some more comparisons. Speaking of comparisons and reel review, as I was looking through here, I have, let's see, gosh, there's some Daiwas I need to talk about. The arc reels, I got one of those I need to talk about. A whole bunch of different rod reel comparison breakdowns, even within the same product line, like doing a full video on the Shimano SLXs. Which one do I like? Which one does this better? You know, Corrado, past, present, future. There's a bunch I need to get into. I need to get my butt in gear. But for now, that was this one, fishing the Ned Rig. People love it or hate it. I don't care. I'm still going to fish it because it's like a poor man's fish finder. I don't have live scope. Well, throw a Ned Rig down. If there's fish, they'll eat it. But anyway, today's subscribed fishing friend is Clyde Russell. Recently commented on one of my lives. I appreciate the heck out of all of you who continue to hang around. I've been doing this longer than I thought. Well, you know, when I was talking through the live, people that have been following and watching this long, I can't believe it. So anybody that's still sticking around watching me, I appreciate the heck out of you all. Have another video coming tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Love you. Till next time.